They mocked me in Japanese all night until I answered back. I went to meet my girlfriend's family for the first time, and they spent the entire dinner making fun of me in Japanese. The funny part? They had no idea I understood every single word. I had been dating Aiko for about 6 months when she finally invited me to her family's Sunday dinner. On the way, she looked nervous. She said, "Just be yourself, but my family can be a little strict, and yeah, they mostly speak Japanese at home." I smiled and nodded, but I didn't tell her the truth. Japanese is actually my first language. My mom is from Kyoto, but I look exactly like my dad. Tall, fair skin, light eyes. So people always assume I'm just another foreign guy. And honestly, I usually let them think that. The moment we walked into her house, I could smell homemade food, hear laughter. It felt warm, but that warmth didn't last long. Her mom greeted me politely in English. Her dad gave a short nod, and then it started. As soon as I looked away, I heard her aunt whisper in Japanese, "This one won't last long." I kept smiling. For the next hour, they were sweet to my face in English, but in Japanese, completely different. He looks weak, probably doesn't understand anything. He can't even use chopsticks properly. Every sentence hit, but I stayed quiet. I didn't want to ruin her moment. Aiko kept trying to include me, switching languages, smiling nervously. But the conversations kept drifting back to fast Japanese, shutting me out on purpose. Then her father said something that changed everything. "This is what happens when girls study too much. They bring home men who don't belong." And her brother laughed. Maybe she doesn't know any better. That one hurt. Not for me, but for her. I was ready to speak, but then something happened. Her little niece ran in crying. She had fallen and hurt her knee. Without thinking, I picked her up and said in perfect Japanese, "It's okay, don't cry, I'll take care of it." The entire house went silent. I cleaned her wound, comforted her, and then walked back to the table. Everyone was staring at me, like they had just seen a ghost. Her father slowly asked, "You understand Japanese?" I looked him straight in the eyes. "I've understood everything." Silence. Then I continued, calmly. "I heard what you said about me, that I'm weak, that I don't belong." I paused. "But what hurt the most was hearing you insult the woman I love." No one moved. "My name is Daniel Yamamoto. My mother raised me speaking Japanese. I grew up between two cultures." I looked around the table. I stayed quiet, out of respect, not because I didn't understand. Her grandmother stood up, tears in her eyes. "I'm sorry," she said softly. I nodded, but didn't smile. I turned to Aiko, kissed her forehead, and said, "I think your family needs time." Then I left. 2 days later, her father called me. His voice was different this time. "Please come again. We owe you a proper welcome." When I went back that weekend, they spoke to me in Japanese, respectfully. And her niece, she ran up to me smiling. "This is my uncle. He understands everything."